Alright, review time. Stuff. So this is, let me change the text right here, but this is Momodora, Reverie under the Moonlight. And so to have a long story short, I saw this game on the Steam summer sales in my queue as like a discovery queue thing, and I look at everything in there, just a cursory, and I saw this game, and I instantly said, oh, I think this is going to be something I'll like. So I bought it, it was on sale, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I finally got around to playing it, played about 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes, and was like, this shit's good. This is incredible. This game is so good. It's super. It's like there's indie games that are like Inside or Firewatch or even Hyper Light Drifter that have gotten a lot of attention, and then there are indie games like this that's like no one said anything about this. No one says anything. This is the 4th game in this series technically, and it's the best looking, it's the best playing, whatever, it's the new hotness. And so what it is kind of a Metroidvania-y 2D side-scrolly game with just beautiful art, fantastic music, this combat system that it's not based on hit points or anything necessarily, so you can't level up. It's just based on knowing the enemy and being aggressive and fighting them. When you hit enemies, you get kind of stun locked. You stun lock them. It's good. It's good. You stun lock them. You don't get stun locked. And then it's about dodging other enemies and dodging other things' attacks. You have this bow, you can see. It's one of those games, though, that when you play it, it just feels right and it feels fun. It's hard to describe because there are a bunch of games, and not every game feels like that. You'll play. Let me just go back to For Honor. You can play the first 5-10 minutes of For Honor, which is a tutorial, and be like, oh, okay, I can see this, but instantly from playing this game, I got that impression of like, this is special. Every moment of this game, I'm like, oh, I love this. I love this. So much fun to play and explore and see what was around every corner. It has a save system that's very similar to Dark Souls, where you have I have 3 of these weird little things that are my healing items, and then if I use them all up, I go back to the shrine, and then I have them all again. You die, you lose all your progress, like Metroid. But it has a focus on the bosses as well. There are so many bosses. And you're dodging and you're fighting, and it's like really stupid. Like, here's what you do in the game. I don't know. It's good because it's just fun. It is just fun to play. It feels right. There's that feel of. It's so hard to describe because it just fits right. You're dodging things, exploring the map, finding secrets in such a way that is so natural and fun the entire time. Not a moment is really wasted, and that is my only real complaint about this game. Is it's kind of short, it's like 4.5 hours for me to beat it all. I would have played this game for 10, 15, 20 hours. It's incredible. I would love for it to be more Metroidvania-y. That's me finding secret right there. In terms of like, you start out with a double jump. Why do I start out with a double jump? Like, take that away from me. I want to earn that ability and go back and explore the map again. You start off with the bow, so you can do a ranged attack. Don't give me that. I want to explore and do these things. Like, that's the one area it can really improve on, is making it more Metroid-y for me, because I like that. There are other things where you do get like a mid-air dodge thing that's like a horizontal dodge thing, but you don't need that for platforming ever. And that's kind of fine. The game opens up after the beginning section, and you can go anywhere to these 4 bosses, and then there's like a linear path to the end. And the bosses are the highlight. I think a lot of the bosses some of them are better than others. They do focus on dodging. Like, things like this, you'll get hit by this guy's club. He's not a boss, he's just a dude. But you'll get hit by that club and it'll do a bunch of damage. You got to be real careful. You can't touch enemies because that just touching them will hurt you. So it's really about smart dodging and getting placement, because towards the end there'll be a guy with a sword and then a guy shooting with magic and then this other thing happening, and you gotta, like, okay, if I kill that guy and then roll out of the way, then roll over here, attack that guy, the other guy's gonna shoot me, but I roll dodge that, then I kill him. There's this whole little mind game thing you can play with it, which is incredible. It's incredible, and just seeing the way the world unfurls and exploring it is a joy. There was always new stuff to explore for the 4.5 hours, but it was so much fun. It was so good to just play a game that was itself. It wasn't trying to be, it wasn't. I love Shovel Knight, but Shovel Knight really is trying to be that old style of game, and this game is too, but it's its own thing. There's elements of cave story in this that I think kind of go underappreciated. I love cave story. Will, did your name change? Wasn't there another underscore? You're out of control, Mr. Will. William the Bill, I'm gonna call you now. That's what you should have changed your name to. William the Bill. But this game is so much fun. My complaints against it are the balance is a little weird. Like, some of the bosses could have been more difficult, could have been more interesting, I guess. There's this boss fight, I guess you could say midway through, that was so much fun. I mean, there's so many things like, okay, she's gonna do this 2-hit combo, and then if I dodge out of the way, I can get a couple hits in, and then if I dodge this, she's gonna summon this magic thing, and then I go over there. I thought there was another underscore in your name. I don't know, I haven't seen you in 6 years. Who are you? Billiam the Bill? I don't know, who is that? Billiam should be a name, shouldn't it? Billiam? Like, how is Bill short for Will? Or wait, is that another name I'm thinking of? Doesn't matter. I'm getting harassed. I need an adult. You are an adult. And my other complaint about the game is that it's short, and not in like a negative, like it's short and stupid. But you take your extra underscore. Shut. I had one underscore and that's it. Goodbye. It's stupid to criticize a game like this is too short. I'm not saying it's too short. I'm saying I would have played so much more of this game. It is so much fun. I would love to just have access to its tile set and make my own map, because I like making Metroidvania maps. I've done it before, obviously not for a published game. I'm getting double harassed. Yeah, be nice, Joel. I would love that. I would do that in a heartbeat. Give me the tile set, give me everything, and I will create a Metroidvania for this. Get rid of the double jump, let's find all the abilities, let's explore around this castle. That's all this needs to be. Like, just do a quick turnaround time on this. Do not even make new assets. Like, make a couple new enemies. Just make the map bigger, make the game super explorable. What is here is incredible. There's a game like, I was thinking about this, what was it earlier? Chasm, which I backed on Kickstarter 7 years ago, it feels like, which I played a demo for when I kickstarted that game in 2012, and that demo felt phenomenal, and the game felt almost done. They could have released a version of that in a year, and now been working on Chasm 2, and it could have come out in a year, which instead they just spent all that time continuing making Chasm. And the comparison I'm getting to with that is, this feels like if they had released Chasm back then, now you have this base of Momodora, you have this base. I want the next one to be this incredible leaping off point with all these mechanics, because what is here is so solid, and it really appeals to that old school jumpy, shooty, Metroidy, Castlevania thing. And that spider started talking, and I killed him, and he never returned. He never showed back up, this poor Spider-Man.